year.
Lean and mean, that's what Milwaukee County Executive Chris Abley wanted for his budget. Instead, we got a tax hike. Abley blames the county board. And tonight, some are wondering, if you want to cut back, maybe you should start with the board. Mike Lowe with this political lowdown.
Milwaukee County Executive Chris Abley had high hopes for his budget.
I was hoping that it ended up with a $2.4 million tax cut, which would have been the biggest in Milwaukee County in 2 decades.
Instead, county supervisors voted to override his vetoes and increase taxes.
People will rightly ask, okay, well, as a taxpayer, what did I get for that? What am I buying for that 6.3? Well, what you're buying is more expensive benefits for the employees of Milwaukee County.
I'm very proud of the budget I passed.
But County Supervisor Pat Jurczyk says the budget's tax increase is justified.
We really, I think, saved public safety.
Abley blames the board for wasting money, and some longtime observers of county government are raising questions about the board itself.
We're overstaffed and paying too much.
Bruce Murphy is the editor of UrbanMilwaukee.com.
The other possibility is to say these should be part-time positions.
What would be a better form? You know, I'm not sure what the perfect form is, but I feel very comfortable saying this is not serving the public the way they need to be served.
Milwaukee County is twice the size of Dane County and 5 times the size of Racine County. But when it comes to spending simply on the county boards, Milwaukee County spends 7 times more than Dane County and 16 times more than Racine County.
I think if people every year saw Milwaukee County producing balanced budgets and services weren't getting cut and their taxes weren't going up, you know, we could have 500 supervisors and an emperor, but when you consistently get a poor outcome, people are right to look at, okay, what's the decision-making process?
He was also arguing that for the amount of money that county taxpayers spend on the board itself, that they're not getting adequate results. What's your response to that?
Well, I think I can speak for myself. I think I do a good job of representing my constituents.
Jurczyk represents nearly 55,000 Milwaukee County residents and says it is a full-time job with responsibilities that include overseeing parks, the mental health facility, the bus system, and the jails.
When I hear those kinds of complaints, people are comparing apples and oranges. I mean, I hear people point out Los Angeles, for example, only has 6 supervisors. Well, that may be true, but each of those 6 supervisors has like a staff of 25.
Abley says part of the problem is that the board, which is supposed to put forth policy, is creeping into his area, management of the county departments.
If you go to the barber, you're in the right place if you want a haircut. You're in the wrong place if you want a bypass operation.
We can all find out where the line is between management and policy. I would argue sometimes he tries to make policy when it's the board's prerogative to set policy.
It is so blurred there's almost no line. There's so much duplication, and that's why you get all this bickering and why you get a government that seems so dysfunctional compared to other governments.
In Milwaukee, Mike Lowe, Fox 6 News.
A diabetes drug linked to heart attacks.
Did the drug maker keep it a secret? Plus, a Kenosha police officer tases a man. Tonight, we're seeing